So I was just going to give you a quick walk around and show you what our setup looks like here.
We have a kitchen. We have a downstairs bedroom. We have the penthouse bedroom.
Or if you want to do a little play on words, it's a tent house.
Yeah.
So we did do a little time lapse that you would have seen earlier, which showed us setting all this up.
Right.
But I thought I'd give you, you know, a little bit of a walk around so you'd have some idea of what it looks like.
We are at Doughton Park.
We are at
Doughton
Doughton
Park. Blue Ridge Parkway. In the like 238 to 242-ish mile markers. And it's a nice place. There's a lot of hiking trails. There's the Bluffs restaurant. There's the campground. There's the Brinegar house. It's one of my favorite places on the planet.
So anyway, I wanted to give you guys a quick update on how the solar system is working. We charged up fully before we left for camping up here, and it was, you know, like 99 point something percent, you know, so 100%. And I did not put the panels out yesterday, and so we got here probably, I'm going to say was it 4 o'clock? Yeah. Okay, so we got here about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and I did not plug in the panels. So I am about ready to plug the panels in, and we are currently at 84%. I'll put it up on the screen what it was when I checked it a few minutes ago, and it was like 84% and some change. So I'm going to plug it in now. A completely sunny day today, so we should get good sun. So in the past, it's done, you know, up to 100% by 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So I'm going to just kind of take you guys through the motions with me so you can kind of see how it actually works. So hopefully that'll be helpful to somebody. Okay, so I'm going to put up on the screen what was happening when I first plugged it in. It was a few minutes ago, but I'll go ahead and put it up on the screen so you can see, you know, how it's charging. It's, you know, about 9, I think it's like 8:50 something, close to 9 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, just wanted to, you know, keep you updated and let you know what's going on with how the solar system is working, because I know y'all want to know. Okay, so I was going to move the panels, but there's no need to move them because we're at 100%. I'll put that up on the screen, you know, 99%. So to me, that's 100%. And there's really no need in keeping it plugged in because it really just converts all that energy to heat in the controller. So, and we're at 100%. So I'm going to unplug it, and we'll do this again tomorrow. And like I said, it only goes down to about 85, 84, depending on how much we use. I mean, we typically don't use a whole lot. So, you know, it's just running the pump, some lights, charging things, and, you know, stuff like that. So we don't consume a lot. And we don't really use a whole lot of lights at night anyway. We're not one of those people that has their campsite all lit up. Ours is usually pretty dark. So anyway, I just thought I'd give you an update. That's what I have learned. It's working great. We decided to go for a little walk through the woods. So we just left the campground. The campground has a trail that runs right through it, and we're going to head down to Brinegar cabin. Isn't that right?
We are.
And
yes.
Pam loves these trails. She loves them. She likes to go on 16 and 20-mile hikes and stuff. I'm more, you know, I like to go on a hike through the woods, but I don't want to go 16 or 20 miles, you know. I mean, if I was going to go on a hike, it'd be, you know, let's go 10 miles. Let's go 8 miles, 5 miles. But she likes to go on really long hikes. So sometimes she likes to go on these really long hikes, and I just kind of let her go because, well, I don't really want to go that far. I like the woods, don't get me wrong, but I don't think I like the woods quite as much as she likes the woods.
Yep, I do.
And that's good. And we work it out.
Yeah.
So here we go, down the trail. Here we go. Oh, look at all the bugs.
It's only about a mile.
right, so we're about to come out into a bit of a clearing here. Still on the same trail, headed to Brinegar cabin. I think it's not too far. If I'm on the trail, you know darn well it's not very long.
It's a little over a mile.
Yeah, it's a little bit more than a mile. Wow. We're gonna be able to tell exactly how far it is because we're actually tracking the walk, but yeah, so some of it is, in open fields, and they keep this mowed and stuff, so it's not bad to go through because there's some sticky bushes and stuff like that through here.
Sometimes there's beautiful flowers,
but there's also milkweed. So
there is milkweed.
yeah, see,
yeah.
You got some milkweed right there.
Yeah.
I don't see any chrysalis, but
no. And there's a beautiful view to your right.
And for those of you who are not aware, milkweed is important to the livelihood of monarch butterflies.
Yes.
Monarch butterflies only lay their eggs on milkweed. So
yeah,
milkweed's not an all bad plant. A lot of people think of it, because it's got the name weed in it, it's bad, but Pam is in her element.
I am.
She
That's
loves,
a thistle.
She loves this stuff. Okay, so we just came out of the trail, which is right there. Just came off of there. And here is Brinegar cabin. And you ask, well, where the heck is it? It's actually behind all those trees down there. But there is a cabin there, and we'll show you. And we came from Doughton Park Campground, which altogether is about a mile. 1.23 miles according to All Trails.
Yes.
She tracked it.
I did.
So from the campground to where we're currently standing is 1.23 miles. And I think you can start to see a little bit of the roof of the cabin there. This is the little cabin.
Yep. There's the house, which there's the original one room with an attic, and then they added on another room in the back. And there's the...
I don't think it's open today, so I don't think we'll be able to go in, but
no.
We will probably come back here on Saturday next week. Next Saturday, this coming Saturday.
Yeah.
And we will go inside of it for you.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
Farm implements in the little building over there. And there's a spring.
She's talking about this building right here. Yeah. I don't think it was laid out quite like this, but it was similar, but they are sitting, I think, on their original foundations, I believe. And you can kind of see that, this was a home built project, it's not perfect,
Yeah.
but it's pretty darn good. Certainly enough to live in for quite some time.
Yep.
It's still standing.
And Mr. Brinegar, when he wasn't working the farm, made shoes. And he would sit by this little teeny weeny window.
Oh yeah, a little teeny tiny window.
Yeah. And
a baby window.
Make shoes.
But I think this whole back section here is kind of an add-on, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So I think the original structure was, I think you can kind of tell, where that original break in the roof is. And then they added on this back section, or he did, I should say. Nice little back porch, little root cellar down there. Yeah, we'll go show you the spring house. It's kind of cool. I don't know if it'll be open either, but I think you can kind of go into it somewhat. Basically, they used a spring house kind of like a refrigerator. I don't know if you can even see that, but there's cold water coming out right there. And then they would hold, it would kind of like be in a somewhat of a dam, I suppose you'd say, in this area here. And they would keep things cool. Look at it, it's beautiful. Can you imagine calling that home? We'll go ahead and go on up a little closer. Yeah, sometimes we think we got it rough, but I mean, this was, probably considered to be luxury to a lot of people, this right here, comparatively speaking. So, pretty cool. All right, we're just coming off the trail back into the campground.
We
And
made it.
Pam is a happy camper, literally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
she's a camper and she's happy.
Yep.
So yeah. So because we're old people, it says $20 per site. Old people like us, we get the same thing for $10 per site. How do you like that? There are some advantages to being old.
Mhm.
And that's one of them. Less expensive camping.
Yeah.
All right, so we're cooking up some eggs right now. You say, well, where's the eggs? Well, they're not in there yet. We're sauteing up some mushrooms and some green peppers and orange peppers and red peppers and yellow peppers and a little bit of onion. Sauteing all that up real good. Then we'll throw some eggs in there. And we'll put some Appalachian hard cheese on there. And then we'll top it off with some tomatoes. A little salt and pepper, and boom.
Yum.
Yeah, we're loving our little rear kitchen here, man. It's just like, we love
It's a
it.
gourmet kitchen.
It feels like a gourmet kitchen. I mean, seriously. Yeah. I mean, here we are outdoors, but Pam's playing her ukulele.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was serenading y'all.
Yeah.
Show them your little... So believe it or not, this ukulele is 100% plastic.
Plastic. I could take it on my paddleboard.
Yeah, she could take it out on her paddleboard. And she's threatened to do it a few times.
I have.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
today is Pam's birthday, so everybody wish Pam a happy birthday.
Thank you.
She's very young today.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
So you remember this old Beatles song, When I'm 64? That
Yeah.
might be applicable today for my lovely wife.
Yeah. And there's something about like
And I'm feeding her, so I'm making it true. I will still feed her.
there's something very sobering about turning the year before 65. I'll just put that out there.
Sobering in what way?
I don't know. I mean, at some point you have to say 65 is starting to get old. Shucks.
65 is like the magic number for people, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm approaching full retirement age.
Yeah.
We're in the picnic area at one of the old picnic tables
And it's pretty obvious that it's old.
at the end of the path. We're gonna have
As a matter
some.
of fact, I don't think anybody ever uses them at all, except us.
I think we're gonna eat some raw almonds and some seaweed for a snack. And
Here, why don't you have some green paper?
it's yummy.
Some seaweed paper.
Mm-hmm.
Roasted seaweed snacks.
They're really yummy.
And we're going to eat some nuts.
Raw almonds.
Raw almonds, yep.
Yeah. And
So you might ask yourself, why are they doing that? That's a good question.
this is a man with seaweed on his lips.
Says the man with seaweed on his lips.
We are currently about, well, today's the 4th. We are 4 days into a 21-day challenge to convert our bodies from sugar burning to fat burning.
It's basically a keto diet, but it's kind of a little bit more than that.
Yeah, maybe.
But so that you have some familiarity with what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's basically a keto diet, but it's more than just a keto diet.
Right. It's also clean and organic and lots of water to wash out the toxins that get released as you lose weight doing this kind of a thing. And, you know, it's an experiment. We want to see what happens.
We're not above experimenting on our own bodies.
Yeah.
So
And these little babies here, they're really high in electrolytes and they're pretty high in fat because they're prepared using avocado oil and they're delicious. So why wouldn't we eat them?
But some of you might be wondering, well, gosh,
Are you
should
saving
you
me
eat?
some?
I'm eating them all.
Okay.
The last 2 are hers because I've had more than my fair share. Maybe I'll eat one more.
I'll just take them.
They're actually pretty good.
Yeah, so anyways, that's what we're doing. But you need to have a gander at the gorgeous.
I mean, it is pretty right here. It's just, it's obvious that,
I'm trying to get a picture of the picnic table.
it's obvious that it hasn't been kept up, you know,
Yeah.
because when we arrived, this was covered in leaves and, you know, Pam wiped it all off, so.
Gangsters. We are trying to plan ahead, which we don't usually do. We went up to the top of Bluff Mountain and we're on the, I guess I would say probably the south-facing side on the rocky surface here. And we're going to have a great view of the sunset tonight.
Beautiful landscape here. Just unbelievably. It's just beautiful. I mean, I just don't know any other way to say it than that. It's just gorgeous. Who can't love, you know, this whole thing is like a big old rocky outcropping basically. And it's just rock everywhere, you know. I mean, the whole trail is basically rock with scrubby plants and stuff and small trees growing all in between it. It's almost otherworldly, you know. Okay, gangsters.
Hi there.
We're back. We're at the same place we were earlier today. And this time it's about almost 6:30 and we're headed up to that little ridge that we showed you earlier. And we're gonna try and get some drone shots and get some good photographs, hopefully, of hopefully it'll be a beautiful sunset. It's just a little bit cloudy, maybe not quite as clear as it was yesterday, so we'll see how it works out, but hopefully we'll get some nice pictures. Good morning, gangsters. It is very windy today and kind of chilly, but it's sunny, and we have some special guests. Whose special guests do we have? Well, that would be my daughter, my oldest daughter, and
Oldest and coldest.
Oldest and coldest.
and her husband, Amanda and David. Do they want to be on screen? I don't know. Do they want to be on screen?
Sure.
All right. So you're going to be famous gangsters.
Oh God.
Let's see.
What is that?
There they are. As you can see, it's a little chilly.
I'm gonna regret watching this video.
It's a little
like,
chilly.
who is that?
Get the close up.
Are you cold?
Actually, now I'm not cold.
Were you cold in the trailer?
No.
Okay.
But when I stepped out, I was like.
Was David cold?
I'm not cold at all.
Is Pam
You
cold?
have a sleeping bag. Not terrible.
Oh.
I've been colder.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we're all kind of bundled up because it's a little colder than we were expecting. But
With
hopefully,
the wind chill, it says it's like 41.
yeah, it's windy and cool, so that combination is, well, that makes it cold.
Gusts
So,
up to 32.
Gusts up to 32, yeah. So, all right, we'll go hiking a little bit later on, and we'll catch you later. Bye, gangsters.
Okay, that's what that is. And then we'll come back and then we'll go like to here. Oh. That's all we're gonna do today. And then from the campground, which is over here, we'll go over to there.
Oh yeah.
And back. What? Hi. And so, but this is like, that's the cabin we were looking at. And the
Yeah.
trail that crosses the creek a zillion times. And then that's where you would park.
Oh wow, that is a part.
So we're all gonna hike up to Bluff Mountain.
Yeah, just up to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be fun,
It will be.
they said. It's not windy,
They
they
said.
Check in
said.
afterwards. Check
Yeah.
in.
It's not cold, they said. It's beautiful and sunny, they said.
You know, this Canada Blast thing came.
As we're all wearing warm clothes, except for David. David looks pretty badass.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His panda.
Well, my warm clothes are underneath.
Yeah, David looks pretty badass.
He
He's
does.
he's like, I don't need no dang hoodie thing. Nuh-uh. Whereas I, on the other hand, look ridiculous.
Yeah, you do what you got to do. You know?
So there's Pam over there, rock climbing. Amanda and David, they've braved the Bluff Mountain,
And we ain't bluffing.
and we ain't bluffing.
My nose is running now.
How are we warm left?
All right, folkies.
Good
Actually,
morning, gangsters.
gangsters, right?
Yeah.
So
Look at this camp hair.
yeah, yeah, we've been living off grid up here at Doughton Park, off the Blue Ridge Parkway, kind of near Laurel Springs, North Carolina, but it's, you know, up a little ways. So,
Yeah.
and it's off grid, and you know, it's it's camping in a,
More primitive fashion.
yeah, more primitive.
We enjoy it a lot.
You know, there are people who go way more primitive than we do. So
Yeah.
yeah, and we realize that. So
Yes.
um,
But our time is coming to an end.
it is.
We have to go home.
We have to go home.
Yeah. We woke up this morning to some frost on the truck.
Yeah.
Wasn't supposed to get quite that cold. Our week at Doughton Park has come to an end. We got to go home and, you know,
But we had fun.
do laundry and clean things up and get ready for the next trip.
We had fun. It was nice having Amanda and David come
was.
along. Yeah.
Thanks for putting up with us.
Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah.
Amanda and David, for coming along with us. We really enjoyed it. We hope you did too. We hope you'll do it again.
Yeah.
So,
So,
anyway,
happy adventures
later.
to everybody.
later, gangsters.
Yeah.